Hey everybody, it's Taylor with Boydston Grove, and today we're going to show you how to make a house like this to hold your tissues. Let's get into it.
This should be fun.
For this project, I'm using some oak scraps that I salvaged from an old filing cabinet. It's not my favorite type of wood, but it's already the thickness that I want, and it's free. Using a regular tissue box as a reference, I cut two of the sides with 45-degree peaks to create the roof. Then I cut rabbets on each side with the table saw. I cut the tops of the two opposite sides at a 45-degree angle on the table saw, but for some reason I moved over to the miter saw to cut the 45s on the roof pieces. I don't know, just mixing it up I guess.
Well, that's weird. That is weird.
While I was at it, I cut 4 pieces that I could use to make a chimney. Before starting any assembly, I used a 1 1/4 inch Forstner bit to drill a hole in one of the roof panels for the tissue to feed through. I also put a roundover on both sides of the hole to keep the tissues from getting snagged on the wood. I glued up the 4 mitered pieces for the chimney and just held it together by wrapping it in some blue painter's tape. For the assembly of the body, I used Titebond 2 and some strap clamps. I use these clamps all the time. I'll make sure to leave a link to them in the description below. I decided to pre-assemble the roof pieces before attaching them to the body.
Good plan.
Once everything was dry, I could cut the chimney to its final length and attach it to the roof using glue and a few brad nails. Then I attached the roof to the body the same way. After some puttying and a little more sanding, I applied some Odie's oil for the finish. Alright, our tissue box is finished. Let me go over a few of the details real quick. Number one, I made it out of oak, so it's actually pretty heavy. So if you made this yourself, I would suggest making it out of a lighter wood like soft pine, or maybe just making the boards a little bit thinner. Another thing that I noticed is that I'm not a huge fan of this oak per usual. So I'm thinking that maybe I might paint the roof. I'm okay with the sides, the seams came out really nice, but the roof is the only place that I used nails, and you can still see the putty even though I tried to match the stain, so I might just tape this off and paint the roof. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. This is a quick and easy, inexpensive woodworking project that you can batch out this holiday season for gifts for your family and friends, or to batch out for a local market or craft sale. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this, and let me know whether you like the oak or dislike it. Should I go ahead and paint it or not? Thank you very much for watching. Be safe and have a great day.